Here are my three most overrated players in sports, all for very different reasons. Yet in each case, my bottom line is very simply, the world just doesn't get it. He's not that guy. As in capital T, capital G, that guy, not that guy. Aaron Rodgers is not that guy. Overhyped, overrated. You can have those 4 MVPs. You can have greatest thrower of the football ever. You can have all those stunning off-platform throws, all products of some of the worst footwork I have ever seen a quarterback attempt to make. Footwork no coach would ever coach. Heck, you can also have that Super Bowl that Aaron Rodgers won. It's long ago, far away, galaxy far, far away. That was after the 2010 season. It's 2023. He's still living off that. As you might recall, the Packers that year, that's 13 seasons ago, pulled off that Super Bowl win as a road wild card team. And Aaron Rodgers stunk in that NFC Championship game in Chicago, in which he almost lost to Caleb Haney, subbing for that guy from Vanderbilt I'm trying to forget. Since that Super Bowl, Aaron Rodgers is 7-9 in the postseason. Think about that, 7-9, and his 7 wins are almost all flawed with asterisks. He beat Joe Webb, a receiver at quarterback for the Vikings. That was at Lambeau. He beat Kirk Cousins in Washington, flawed. He beat my Cowboys at Lambeau in the Dez caught it game because he obviously caught it. We should have won that game. He beat my Cowboys at Jerry World on 2 intergalactic field goals by Mason Crossbar, 56 and 51 yards, 2 hand of God field goals that looked no way when they were about halfway to the uprights. At Green Bay, you might recall, Aaron Rodgers got to beat the Giants, who were led by an Odell Beckham Jr., who had prepared for his first playoff game up on the frozen tundra by taking a trip to South Beach. He'd further wrecked the Giants early in that game with 2 huge first quarter drops. And at Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers benefited from getting to beat a Rams team without a Jared Goff, who really couldn't play in that game because he had a pin that had been inserted into surgically repaired thumb. And that day, Aaron Donald was mostly a ghost playing with cracked ribs. 3 years ago, Aaron Rodgers had the number 1 seed in the NFC and lost a home NFC championship game, as you remember, to Tom Brady, a game in which Aaron Rodgers played like frozen tundra in the fourth quarter on the frozen tundra. 2 years ago, Aaron Rodgers had the number 1 seed again in the NFC and lost a home divisional round game to San Francisco because Aaron Rodgers played like he had gangrene in Green Bay, especially in the fourth quarter. And last year, of course, all the Packers had to do was win their final home game of the regular season against those woeful Lions. Again, this was in Green Bay, and Aaron Rodgers stunk again. Yet for years, Aaron Rodgers has led this league in State Farm commercials. And he's led the league in tabloid headlines featuring girlfriends who rivaled his star power. And he's led the league in controversies involving such as deceiving the world about being vaccinated and about going to South America to experiment with a drug called ayahuasca, which is banned in the United States of America. For years, Aaron Rodgers has led this league in finger pointing and blame deflecting until finally even the arch-conservative Green Bay Packers said that is enough. Yet because Aaron bleepin' Rodgers has gone to New York, that he's now a Jet. The Jets are about to be the center of the NFL media universe. And Aaron Rodgers is about to experience more pressure and higher expectations than he ever did even in Green Bay following Brett Favre. Aaron Bleepin' Rodgers, now called Broadway Aaron, the man about town in New York City, the talk of the town in New York City, says that he's happier than he ever was in Green Bay. We will see about that. We'll see in September. We'll really see in December. And my bottom line there is good luck, New York Jets. My second overrated player comes from the sport I am addicted to playing, or at least attempting to play. It's called golf. Sometimes I call it goof because that's what I usually do when I try to play golf. But maybe never in the history of sports has a player been more overrated, certainly more overhyped, than Ricky Fowler. And the third of my three overrated players, but I could argue he's number one. Now, I'm not talking about him, as unclutch as he was in all four fourth quarters of the conference finals against Denver. A combined 7 of 23 he went. A combined 1 of 10 he went in those four fourth quarters. Ugh. But at least he has won 4 championships, albeit with 6 finals losses. So, no, it's not him. It's Damian Lillard. I hope you enjoyed that video. You ready for more? Make sure you click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from the Skip Bayless Show. And don't forget to check out the full episode of the show wherever you get your podcasts by clicking the link in the description.